Grand Rising. I want to share a few concepts that have been coming to mind in relation to wounded masculine energy within us and how it may show up in our lives. And this has been coming up in just a very different ways and in conversations. And so, keeping it short, I was in conversation with a friend and we were speaking about life experiences in relation to our fathers. And we just got into this whole conversation of generational trauma, and particularly when it's connected to the masculine energy within our lives and how that affects us internally, and how we were both relating in terms of how the masculine energy within us, developed in a way where it's gotta go, gotta do it, gotta, be independent and really prove self. And then I've noticed more and more men seeking and asking questions and wanting to learn. And I'm hearing them share how their masculine figures or, fathers in their life weren't supportive, or they were taught to be strong and not cry, or whatever the case, and how they almost they weren't allowed to tap into the emotional body. They weren't allowed to express that in a truthful, authentic way. And so now they're adults and maybe they have anger pent up or resentments or whatever the case, and they're looking for healthy ways to express it because it's affected their relationships, it's affected their choices. So they're coming into this knowing and wanting to purify that, to clear that, to embrace it and integrate it and learn from it. Because it's one thing to have the awareness and just let it be. It's another to have the awareness and do something about it. That is alchemy, that is transformation, that is integration. That is essentially what we're looking to do, is bring those shadow pieces or what we've put in the shadow to light, so that we're living in a more conscious, aligned, harmonious way internally, right? Because again, however the masculine energy has appeared for us in the external, because as we grow up, right, who modeled that for us? What does that look like? What does a healthy masculine energy look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? And where did we learn that? And so if it wasn't healthy in this upbringing, then what does that require from self to get that integrated? Because then it's it also requires to look at the feminine energy within and outside to integrate that, right? To be gentle with self, to express and to nurture, to look for community. A lot of these men are feeling all of this inside and not having a place or a community to have these conversations. And so I'm just reflecting on that and sharing this message for you to look at that masculine energy within self. Where did you learn those traits? Do you feel like it's integrated? Are you acknowledging the feminine within you as well? Allowing yourself to receive, to feel love, and also to give it, right? That is essentially the harmonization. And because we are love and we're constantly looking to receive it and give it, then how did we learn to do that in a harmonious way with our own feminine and masculine energy? So tune in. Is there any wounded masculine energy within you? How have you seen it outside? How can you get to this place of acceptance, of forgiveness, if it wasn't healthy? And if it was, then how do you continue a practice of appreciation for that? How do you share that with others so that other people around you can learn to integrate that as well? Because it's all about living in harmony inside so that we can experience it outside. All right, thank you. Peace.